Hello everyone, Arglefump here with chapter number 4 of Miss Clue, Cruise Most Deadly. At the end of the previous chapter, we were left hanging upside down from a tree, while a snake slowly came upon us and tried to kill us.
How am I going to get out of this? This is making me feel very uncomfortable. Maybe if I hang here very still, he won't notice me.
Don't notice me, don't notice me, don't notice me!
Okay, that's not going to work. Just what kind of snake is this? Whatever it is, it seems to think I'm tasty. I need to find a way out of this really, really fast.
Alright, so the solution to this puzzle is to take your pocket knife and use it to cut the rope.
Now if I could just reach up and cut that rope. Ugh. Well, I'm glad I won't be his dinner. I think I can be reasonably sure Evelyn did not come this way. I'm heading back now. I've had enough of Mr. Snake.
Yeah, I've had enough of you, Mr. Snake. I'm going
I can
away.
be reasonably sure Evelyn did not come this way. I think I can be reasonably sure Evelyn did not come this way.
Oh, wait. Miss Clue is saying I need to turn around and then leave. My mistake. Okay, so what you want to do is turn around and then leave. And let's go the other pathway, the pathway to the right.
That looks like one of our rain hats. I wonder if they both made it across the bridge before it gave way. I hope neither of them were injured.
Huh, so this is where they went.
Well, I don't see anyone down there, so they must have both made it to the other side. I really need to get over there and find out if anyone is hurt. Is there some way I can repair this?
Yes, there is, Jane. Okay, so now Jane needs to turn around and go all the way back to the boat. Going to the boat, going to the boat, going to the boat. Alright, at the boat, we're gonna go back inside. And we're gonna pick up a rope from the first aid kit right over here. Actually, I think it's the drawer.
Just what I need.
It's the drawer underneath the first aid kit. That's where we get the rope. And now we have to go all the way back. Let's see, I jump down from here. Then I turn around. And back all the way over here. So what you want to do is grab that rope. So what you do is you click on the rope, then you click on your knife and use the knife on the rope to get yourself a piece of rope.
If I put a loop in the end of the rope, perhaps.
And this is a puzzle. What you do is you click to move the rope. What you want to do is double click, actually. So double click correctly. As you can see, whenever I do a second click, the rope just kind of goes up.
Got you.
Haha! Got it.
Now to tie this off.
Somehow I got it. Okay, click on the post. Tie this off.
I can really tie off the hand rope as well, or this bridge won't be sturdy enough to walk across.
So Jane is saying we need another piece of rope. Cut off another piece of rope and use it here.
That should do it.
Okay, so let's look at this.
This isn't one of our rain hats. It's just an old one that's been here forever. So what happened to Evelyn and her dad? Evelyn, Mr. Berkeley, what has happened to them?
I don't know. What's happened to them? Where are they? I can't see them anywheres. Well, let's just keep going down the path.
Evelyn, Mr. Berkeley, they're just not answering.
Maybe they're trying to hide from you, Jane. Maybe they are, and now it started raining. Oh, man, I knew...
Brook. I suppose they could have gone this way. I'd better hurry so I can find some place to get out of this rain.
I knew I should have brought in that rain hat with me. That way I could have protected myself. Okay, so here's a brook. What you want to do is just click on the brook and craziness happens.
Whoa, these rocks are a lot more slippery than they look. Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! Woo! Whoa! Woo! Whoa!
Ugh. Where am I?
I don't know where you are.
Well, there's no getting back out the way I came.
Yeah, huh. So, where am I? Let's see. I am trapped underwater in some sort of underwater cave. Yeah, okay, so this is some sort of a cave system. What's this? What's this? Can I click on it? No? I guess I cannot. Yeah, this is definitely some sort of crazy cave system here. And I know I can get...
This must be an underground river because the water is coming in and it's not filling up in here.
Underground river, great. Okay, so I know I can get some sort of brush, like a hairbrush over here, I think? I'm not sure. I don't know. I seem to remember getting a hairbrush here the last time I played this game. Okay, here. Hairbrush.
I suppose the only way out may be to dive in and see how far I can explore before I have to come back to the surface. But before I do that, I think I'll sit down here for a moment and rest. I'm more tired than I realized. This has been a rather stressful day so far.
Okay.
I must have fallen asleep, but I feel completely refreshed now. In fact, I don't know if I've ever felt so good. Well, this is new. I don't remember having a tail.
What? What?
My hair really needs combing after traipsing through the jungle, and this comb is so beautiful.
What? No, no, no,
I
no.
suppose there's no better time than the present to explore this pool and see if there's a way out.
Okay, so Jane has turned into a mermaid. 'Cause she's no ordinary girl. She's from the deep blue underworld. And this actually is a puzzle if you just believe. No ordinary girl. What you're supposed to do is memorize the route she's taking. Center, left, right, and right. So that is how we escape the tunnel system. By turning into a mermaid.
Whew.
Yeah.
What a rush. I really thought I was a mermaid there for a second. It seemed so real. I wonder, could that really be the path out of here? Well, I'll never know without diving in and finding out.
Okay, and now we have the magical mermaid comb. Yeah, mermaid comb. It was real. It was real. I was actually a mermaid for a second there. It was crazy.
Here goes.
All right, so now we have that maze puzzle. Hope you remembered the directions. Center, left, right, and then left, I believe. If you take a wrong turn, say I go left here, basically it leads you to a dead end. So you have to turn around and try again. If you take too long, Jane will drown and you'll be forced to start the puzzle over from the beginning again. Oh look, starfish, that's cute. And is that the wrong exit? Was I supposed to go right? Okay, there we go. So center, left, right.
I'm all astonishment. That was amazing. I should dream about being a mermaid more often.
It wasn't a dream, Jane. It was real. It was real. You really were a mermaid.
It's starting to get late, so I should get back to the boat. Evelyn and Mr. Berkeley may already be there, wondering what happened to me.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Okay, so it looks like this is the exit. I can see the light.
It looks like the best way to get back to the boat from here, but I have to move that rock first. It's blocking my path. What was it Archimedes said? Give me the right lever and fulcrum and I can move the world.
Okay, so hold on a second. There is no light whatsoever. How is there light? Like, there's a huge gap that she can go across here, and there's no gap whatsoever when you get closer. What happened to the gap? I don't know. And if we go all the way to the other edge of the beach, we can't really explore the beach, sorry to say, but there's a lighthouse.
What is that? A lighthouse?
Yep.
That is definitely intriguing. I can hardly wait to check it out.
Yeah, but not now. Not now. Okay, so back over here on this side of the beach, you might have noticed we have some sort of shipwreck right over here. I guess we can't see it from this angle. Here we go.
This derelict looks like it's been here forever. I hope we're not here so long that the Wanderer starts to look like this. This will work perfectly as a fulcrum. I just need to place it next to the large rock blocking the arch. Ugh, this is heavier than it looks.
Okay, so we move the rock over here.
Perfect.
Okay, and that will work as a fulcrum, which I believe is Latin for really, really large rock. Maybe? I don't know.
This should make a fine lever.
Okay, there's a fine lever. Wait, what? Huh, that's a weird shadow. Yeah. Oh well, let's escape, everyone. Let's escape this area, get back to the boat.
Now if I can just push the end of this mast under that large rock and pull down on the other end of the mast, that should roll the big rock blocking this pathway.
Alright. Sounds good. Oh, and it got really dark all of a sudden. Okay, so we're gonna have one more challenge before the end of this video. The challenge is to find out more information about what happened, where are we, what's going on. Really, I think Jane should have tried to figure out what happened earlier, but no matter, we're finding out now.
It's almost black in here. Where is that light switch? That's better. I should make a final search of the boat to see what I can discover about what has happened. I'd better get out of these wet clothes first.
Final search, initial search, potato. Same difference. Okay, so let's get some new clothes for Jane. Let's go with this.
Perfect.
No, let's go with this.
That's better.
No, let's go with this.
That's better.
Oh, can I not wear this flower dress? I want to wear the flower dress. Flower dress. Okay, so I'm going with the flower dress. Doesn't really matter because we can't see it, but no matter. Okay. So, final search. Can I check here yet? No, I cannot. Alrighty then. Can I check down here? Down here? It's really hard to get that area. Okay, so here.
Evelyn! I'd better check on deck and see what's happened.
Okay. Righty. Okay, Miss Clue is saying she needs to go outside, which is wrong. What she wants to do is explore this brand new area. This is Mr. Berkeley's room. Mr. Berkeley's sweet styling room, man. Oh man, he's got like a double wide closet and everything. Oh, this guy's great. And Captain's log.
Have taken possession of the Wanderer, and it is as fine a ship as I could have hoped for. This is turning out to be an exciting year. I can hardly wait for the opportunity to take the Wanderer out for a shakedown cruise. Evelyn and Jane are enchanted with the idea of hopping from port to port around New Zealand and experiencing the sand, the surf, and of course, everything the port cities have to offer. My article published in the Journal of Archaeological Science has been very well received. I'm looking forward to returning to the sites next year to finish our excavations. My theory that the Spanish galleon Incepcion went down in 1581 during a battle with Japanese pirates has been proven correct. After finding the Incepcion exactly where my studies predicted, the cargo is still on board with much of the hull intact, making this one of the richest archaeological discoveries of the century.
Okay, better buckle yourselves down, everybody. We've got 3 more pages to go through, so Jane's gonna be doing a lot of talking here.
The Incepcion was carrying both a large cache of Philippine gold and the famous Star of Samar from the collection of Governor Gonzalo Ronquillo de Peñalosa, which he was sending to King Philip II in Spain. The gold artifacts are rumored to be some of the finest craftsmanship ever to come out of the Philippines. I have received a very disturbing letter this day. The letter demands that I reveal the location of the Incepcion. The sender is anonymous, but it threatens both myself and Evelyn if I do not comply. Both Jane and Evelyn are excited to take the Wanderer out for a cruise, and that could be the perfect solution. It would remove us from any danger from those seeking the Incepcion, and also give us an opportunity to check on Ron when we get to Australia. Day 1. Left Pegasus Bay, and we had excellent winds and the ketch sails like a dream. The girls are having a wonderful time, and this is a great experience for both of them. Day 2. Winds continued favorable, and have not had to motor as yet. Day 3. The girls fixed a wonderful dinner last night with the fish we caught in the afternoon. They have a real gift for turning the fare we could bring with us on a cruise into a gourmet delight. Winds continued fair. Day 4. The apple turnovers the girls made were the best ever. I can hardly wait for dinner. We continue to make great time with good winds.
Day 5. We have discovered that Jane doesn't know how to read silently. We are beginning to become very worried about her.
Day 5. We have entered a calm and have taken down our sails. This gives us a chance to test out the motor, which so far is working perfectly. We were lucky and avoided striking a partially submerged log, but now it looks like we are heading into a storm. Our next step is to secure everything. We were lucky and avoided striking a partially submerged log, but now it looks like we are heading into a storm. Our next step is to secure everything.
Didn't you already say that?
The storm has just broken, but now it looks as though we are being pursued by a ship which I suspect is the gang of smugglers who are after the Star of Samar and the Philippine gold. I am determined that they shall not have the location, and it is my hope that we can outrun them. We have not been able to find Jane, and I fear the worst. If we escape the smugglers, we will have to do a thorough search of the ship. I can't understand where she might be. I'm almost certain I never saw her come back up on deck. Now it appears inevitable that the smugglers will overtake us. This is terrible news. Evelyn and Mr. Berkeley must have been captured when the smugglers boarded our ship, and then left the Wanderer to drift at sea, which means I am alone.
Alone! Marooned! No! Okay, so that's the end of chapter 4. We're stranded on an island. The other people have been captured by smugglers. What is Jane Darcy going to do? She's probably going to curl up into a little ball and cry for a couple of hours. I don't know. We'll find out when we play chapter 5, coming July 3rd.